Hey everyone, in today's video I'm going to talk about fake silver bullion. Did you know the silver bullion on the tray in front of you? All but one coin down here is 100% authentic, but there is one that is not. I discovered it when going through this group that I purchased from a fellow coin dealer through my wholesale dealer group. I'm going to talk about how I noticed the fake and the tests I did to confirm my suspicions. This is an interesting one. There's going to be a lot of information on how you can detect counterfeits, so you yourself don't get tricked into purchasing them. Stick around. So here's how this arose. I purchased this lot, and this is just part of it right here in front of you. This lot of 218 ounces of silver coins from a fellow coin dealer in my highly vetted wholesale dealer group on Facebook. Now I'm not going to call out this dealer's name. It's no one that I've ever mentioned on this channel before, and it's someone who I'd never done business with before. Long story short, I have no ill will or bad feelings towards this dealer because I don't believe they knowingly included a fake within this group. But the way I discovered it actually, earlier today I received this FedEx package. I was expecting the box of the 218 ounces, and I started to film an unboxing video. As I'm doing in the unboxing video, picking up different coins, showing them to the camera, like here's a 1.5 ounce Canadian coin with a polar bear, I assume, brown bear maybe, with a fish in its mouth. A lot of different ones here. Here's a couple of polar bears, another 1.5 ounce Canadian. What else do we got here? We got kangaroos, we have philharmonics, we have pandas, we have some older kookaburras, another kookaburra, we have some Krugerrands. So a lot of different variety in here, but I was showing different coins to the camera until I picked up this one. Right away when I picked it up, I noticed, well, this doesn't look right. This is supposed to be a 1 ounce silver Canadian maple leaf. Well, it isn't. And the thing that tipped it off to me, and granted, I look at these every day, so my eyes may be a little more keen than the average person who doesn't deal with these, but looking at this, the radial lines on this coin, and these are these lines that extend out from the center, are way too thick. On a real one, they're not nearly that thick. And the details on the maple leaf looked off to me as well. Flip it over, same problem on this side. Now the portrait of the Queen looks pretty good. Let's see if I have one I can compare it to. Hang tight, I'll grab one. Okay, I'm back with one for comparison here now. So the one on the left is the counterfeit that was in this group of authentic coins. So I got the fake one on the left and the real one on the right. You can see there are some minor variances in the portrait. Not many though, but if you look closely you can see there's not as much definition in the hair above her ear, and I don't think it's going to show up on camera very well. And maybe you can't even see the radial line difference, but one of the security features of the maple leaf that they have developed is they put radial lines on these. And on this example, you might not be able to even see these on camera. I'm trying to get this focused and articulated so you can see it. But there are tiny, thin radial lines that extend out from the middle all the way around the coin on both sides. Okay? But they're hard to see. I mean, you can see them with the naked eye, but these are really obvious, glaringly obvious, where the lines are too thick. So that was the first red flag for me. And then the font didn't look right. The font looked too bold, which if you compare it to a real one right here, the font is quite a bit too bold. And then same on the other side as well. I just wanted to do this video to educate the rest of you to be on the lookout for these type of things. I've seen similar gold maple leafs, or pretending to be gold maple leafs, that have these thick radial lines. That's an immediate giveaway for me. So, but other than that, I thought, well, maybe this is a version of the maple leaf I'm just not familiar with. Canada does put out a bunch of different versions of maple leaf, some with privy marks, some with, hologrammed maple, or a colored maple, or a gold gilded maple. So I thought, well, maybe I'm just not real familiar with this. Maybe I better do some other tests. So I thought the next test would be to do the ping test. That's a real easy one that you can do yourself. Just balance it on the tip of your finger here. Hit it with a pen. Oop, I don't know if you can hear that very well, but the ping doesn't last very long. Kind of sounds tinny. Now, that was the one that's fake. Here's the real one. Real obvious difference. Here's the other one. Oops, I don't know if I could do them too. So the resonance on the real one lasts much longer. It's a higher pitch. This one's just kind of thunk, thunk, thunk. So once I did that, I knew for sure, well, there's no way that these two coins have the same material composition. I know this one's 4/9 pure silver. This one can't be. So I thought, well, hey, there's some other tests we should probably do. So I got my Sigma Metalytics machine here. We're going to calibrate it here. I thought I had this ready. I apologize. And we're going to zoom out so we can see what I'm doing here. Okay. So right now I have this to set up to test for pure silver with a weight of 1 ounce. So first we'll test the real one here. Okay, so we got the bottom through reading in the green. The fact that the other reading is not in the green tells me I should do one more test. So I'm going to do the measurement test. I'm going to tell the machine that it's round. And now I have to line up the edge of the coin with this lighted line. The other edge of the coin should land on the black line. Ideally, if it hits the black line or it's anywhere in the green, you know that it's 999 silver like we're testing it for, or 4/9 in this case. So as you can see, I think you can see it on camera there. That's perfect. It fits the diagnostics. This is a real silver coin. Now here's the one that we suspect to be fake. There's that terrible thunking tinny noise. So we're going to put this on here. Whoa, look how the arrows jump. They're off the charts. Bad. Into the red. So what does that mean? Well, it means it cannot be silver. It doesn't even garner doing a second test. So that's how I know. And then lastly, I did take a weight on it. So I'll show you that. Now, a real 1 ounce silver piece should weigh 31.1 grams. Get my little scale to get ready here. This one weighs just under 30 grams. It's a whole gram too light. And then here's the real one. Well, 31.37. My scale's off a hair, but yeah, that 1.38 gram difference tells me that this one 100% cannot be real. So, can mistakes happen? Absolutely. The more you know, the more you can educate yourself, you can certainly avoid making mistakes buying coins like this. Now, where can you get a coin like this? Well, oftentimes these darn things show up through social media ads, on Facebook, on Instagram, places like that, where you can buy 5 maple leafs and get 5 free. Well, run away from those type of deals, because that's where these type of things come from. These are also on the Chinese websites like Temu and Wish, where you can order these and pay like $1 and get free shipping. They also make fake gold ones too. But these particular examples, I think, are so bad, they shouldn't fool anybody. But then again, when I first saw this, I kind of had doubts initially, but I thought, well, like I said, maybe it's a maple leaf design I'm not familiar with. But anyway, I hope that educates you all to stay away from that stuff. So having said that, we do have a lot of cool sovereign coins. We've got some old kookaburras, as I said. We have a whole bunch of these. Now you notice I'm touching these because these were already impaired. They got some scratches on the rim. So if you want some cheap 1.5 ounce sovereign silver coins, Minotcoin and Bullion has them in stock now. I probably have 50 of these. They're 1.5 ounce, different designs, and I think I showed you some already. Brown bear, polar bear. Then we have some Chinese pandas. We have some nautical themed coins. I know there's people that like that. Here's another nautical themed one. This is not the price. This is just the price sticker that was on these when I picked these up. So what else do we got? Got more Chinese pandas. But yeah, overall a real nice selection. And like I said, there's no ill will to the dealer who sold me these because it was definitely a mistake on their part. Or who knows, it could have been an employee that bought the deal. But mistakes happen. That's kind of the whole point. And I did message the dealer just to let him know that, hey, I don't want any compensation, but I thought you should know this because I would want to know if it was my mistake. And he actually just wrote back recently and thanked me, and you know, we'll definitely do business again. That's not an issue, but yeah, so just be on the lookout. Now I got to dig through and find that damn fake so I don't get it mixed up. Here it is. It's easy to spot once you know what you're looking for, so I'll put that off to the side. So having said that, I hope you learned something today, what to be on the lookout for, and just buyer beware and be careful. And if you don't have the means to buy a machine like this, there's other tests you can do. Taking the weight is one, doing the ping test is another, and there's other tests as well that I'll probably do future videos on. But I appreciate you tuning in today. I did get some exciting news about our website, and you're actually going to hear about this before I even tell my family. But I just talked with the company that's in development, or excuse me, that is developing our website for Minotcoin and Bullion. And now we're looking at a late March launch date, which is actually earlier than I anticipated. So I'm busy getting ready, trying to get my shipping streamlined because I already ship a lot of stuff. And I spend hours every day boxing orders where I need to be spending that time during store hours helping customers that come in the shop. So trying to figure out where I can get help there and trying to figure out a better way to do things. But we're really excited. We have a few URLs that we own now that are tied to our business. So we're excited, and I'll be sharing more information as soon as I get that available. And upcoming later this week on Thursday, that's Thursday this week, February 22nd. And on Thursday this week, that's Thursday, February 22nd, 2024, we're going to be doing our next flash sale. So watch for that video. We'll give a preview of the flash sale on Wednesday. We'll put out that video Wednesday evening so you know what we have on sale. The flash sale will be good from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Central Time on the 22nd of February. It's a great deal on some silver, and we've never done a deal like this before in terms of flash sales. So be sure to be on the lookout for that. I'm excited to share that with you. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in. As I said, I hope you learned something today. Pretty soon I'm going to do a video on fakes because we have a lot of fakes in the store right now. I have a whole section, or a whole box, I should say, of fakes. And I just think it's so important just to get information out there to people because there are so many fakes in the market, and it really sours the sentiment that people have about the hobby, especially if they've been duped and have purchased a fake. So like I said, this was going to be an unboxing video where I was just excited about new silver I hadn't seen before until I discovered that fake. So I had to do a 180 and decide to just take everything out, inspect everything, and then do a video about this one turd that was in the batch of nice stuff. So stuff like that happens. So, but be on the lookout. I appreciate you all for tuning in. Thanks for the support. If you learned anything, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and feel free to share. Comment down in the comments if you've ever bought a fake, or maybe you even collect fakes. I actually have a whole counterfeit collection of stuff. I bought a counterfeit collection from an individual. So, you know, to each their own. Not everybody likes the fake stuff, but eventually I'm going to destroy all this so it doesn't re-enter the marketplace. But be sure to drop a comment down below if you learned anything, or if you yourself have ever been tricked into buying a fake, because I know we're not alone. Mistakes definitely happen. So, but thank you for tuning in, folks. You all have a great day.